Welcome to the TDC Today Show communities. My name is Sue Roscoff. The Disability Channel, or TDC, is out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, showcasing abilities. TDC is committed to providing quality digital media production services, education, and employment programs by and for persons with disabilities and veterans. TDC offers digital media production, video production, post production, social media, and podcast creation, production, and support. TDC offers education and employment programming, which includes digital media courses to persons with disabilities and veterans who are unemployed or underemployed. TDC also offers community partnerships. Through partnerships and sponsorships, community partners and organizations become ability champions by supporting media created by and for people with disabilities and veterans. We are your USA team, and we are here celebrating community. And speaking of that exact thing, we have a gentleman joining us who is what I would consider to be a master of community. He is one who has created such a great community that we are blessed to be able to plug into. The one and only Stan Anderson joining us tonight. How are you, Stan? So good to see you.
I am so blessed, and one of the reasons why I am is just to have the commune communion, I'd like to call it, with people like you, people like Kurt, people on this great platform, people who really have other people's um, well-being at their heart, and that is so important. Like, where would the world be without people like you? And so I'm just grateful to be a part of that and to be in this vibration. My organization is Motivation Readers Mastermind Network, and we operate a daily morning live reading and discussion um, platform on Zoom, reading some of the best motivational and inspirational books that have really stood the test of time and really encourage us to be our better selves. And we do that Tuesday through Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on Wednesday nights, we have a program called The Open Mind, where we further that kind of discussion. And quite often we have guest speakers who represent some of the principles that we have read about, people who've overcome some things, people who've gone on in spite of challenges and show us what can be done, people who care about people. And we've been so blessed to have Sue as one of the persons that's been there with us on our programs, both of them, the morning platform as well as the evening platform, the Open Mind, and Kurt, who's even been a speaker there. So we welcome you out to the Motivation Readers Mastermind Network on our AM call. I'll put the information in the chat, as well as on our PM call on Wednesday nights, the Open Mind. So, Sue, thank you for giving me this opportunity, and thank you for what you do.
Excellent. Oh, so glad that you're here and that you lead this the amazing mastermind group. Oh my gosh. I've met so many wonderful and genuine people through this organization that they really want to help one another, share the
Mhm,
thoughts, share the
mhm.
ideas and experiences, and to be able to be in a good um I'm coming back to the word community because it truly is a solid community when you have a group that looks out for one another in the way that this group does. So, and with that, I know Kurt's joining us as well. I want to go ahead and bring him on in to join our conversation. So, how you doing, Kurt?
Doing good here. Thank you. So today has been quite a journey. Um, taking a look at the transformative process and personal professional development and really the idea of how people's lives can be experienced in different chapters, different phases. In my journey, we've got a friend who told me that all of you get to meet now Kurt Roskoff 2.0, where I tell stories about the initial few decades of my life and how there's a striking difference in my life. How things are going now in the recent years. And today I had the tremendous opportunity to interview Terry Moore. And Terry Moore has a program to help people make a transformative journey. She's written a book and she's got a short, narrative, short film, documentary type thing, telling the journey of her life and how she has gone through plights that she's been subjected to, by others, an ex-husband and other, criminals, and she's lived kind of, some dark times, kind of running the wrong circles, making destructive decisions. And so it's just interesting sitting in on the open mind and doing the book review from what the Motivation Readers Mastermind Network is doing with Stop Negative Thinking by Chloe Vaughn. And, the interview with Terry got me to the point where, we were diving in about, stigma and pity, regret and shame, how there's areas of our lives that, could really subject us to the temptation of anger.
Mm.
And then you look at, where does anger come from? You look at anger management and all the stuff. And, so when we look at Terry's story, I just kind of feel that, we hear these stories that are the story of a diamond, to look at all the pressure, we get subjected to. And that's how diamonds are formed, right? All the
Mhm.
pressure. And then it becomes such a beautiful thing. So Terry has written a book, Blessed Beyond My Scars. So the
I
idea
like
is
that
she spoke
title.
about the cliche of, find how you can turn your mess into a message, and all this stuff. And it's all part of her program. We met through a business networking group, All Stars and Stripes, Heroes Connection. And so it's just really an amazing experience right now. Earlier we were on, JV Directory, which is all about joint venturing, co-venturing and all this stuff with other entrepreneurs, everybody with their services and products and how it can all be brought together and, people can really experience that synergistic effect, you know, teamwork together, each achieves more, working together works, I think you've heard that before, Sue,
Oh, I've heard that one. Yes.
right?
Leon is the man with that. Yep.
That was the
Yeah.
first time I heard it, and I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
so yeah, November 5th, we're here producing the show and it is a magnificent birth month, for some set of people. And so a week from today we'll be, back on and it'll be quite the day, an international holiday, known as Sue Roscoff's birthday, so stand with the Motivation Readers Mastermind
Yeah, I
Network
gotta
and
check it
with the
out.
open mind, we gotta really mastermind sue them, and
Yeah.
smiling Sue and Sweet Sue and all the stuff, so it's going to be quite a day. And my day is at the end of the month, so I'm encouraging people to party it up all month long. But for right now, we're going to worry about the week ahead of us and everything that it provides. Our friend Jay Stoyan, operator and founder of the Disability Channel, he was a little under the weather today, but next week we're going to have on your birthday, Sue. They're going to be talking. Jay Stoyan and Mark Balin are going to be combining forces and kind of doing a reveal of that big partnership between TDC and OTMTV, on the Mark TV.
So
So
what? So when are we celebrating Mastermind Sue's birthday? When are we gonna do that?
That
that's a
is,
week from today,
A
November
week from
12th.
today. Okay.
Mhm.
So we're
Yeah,
gonna do it. We're gonna do it this night. On this night. This
We're
night.
going to do
Okay.
as much as we can.
All right. I got
yeah,
you. All right.
yeah. So
Okay.
we're gonna celebrate, every day, like we'll celebrate on the 6th, 7th,
Uh-huh,
8th, 9th,
uh-huh.
10th, 11th. You
That
know,
that sounds like Kurt style right there. If there's a reason
yeah.
to celebrate, let's do it.
Yeah, Monday we got to give some room for our Marines. We celebrate our Marines.
Oh, that's the birthday of the Marine Jam.
Birthday of
Okay.
the Marines
Yeah,
is
yeah,
on
yeah, yeah,
Monday,
yeah, yeah.
November 10th, and then Veterans Day, Tuesday, November 11th, and then our ambassador of Project iHeart, Sue Roscoff, on Wednesday, and on the birthday of the Marines, we'll be on with Sue co-hosting with Brian Gibson with Project iHeart and the Mission Monday podcast. So we've got a lot of exciting things stacked up here, and it's all about making it a November to remember, such a November that it becomes Yes-vember.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, Kurt, I heard say that the other day, and I'm like, wait a second, what? Say that again. It's
Yeah,
not
so Kurt,
November, it's Yes-vember.
yes, remember. I like that. So your birthday is the 12th and Kurt, yours is the 30th. Yeah,
You
Hmm.
okay.
got it.
I got
Yeah,
those
so
dates.
she's
Yeah,
a
I
lot
got those
older than
dates.
me, Stan.
She
A
is,
lot
yeah, I see that,
Oh,
man. You
yeah,
got I would
18
see it, but I
days.
hear it.
I get to hold those 18 days over his head for as long as I can. You're
Yep.
Nice. So
excellent.
it's not November, it's just member.
Hmm.
This guy's too much, man. I tell
Yeah, exactly. I heard him saying that in the meeting. I'm like, wait, I really had to do a double
Yes,
take and come
member.
back and figure out what did I just hear? Because how am I this many years old? And that was the first I heard that phrase. I love
Okay, I
it.
love it. Well, all right. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to celebrating your birthday with you next week on Masterminds too.
Oh, appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kurt, did you have
But
something
yeah,
else?
so Blessed Beyond My Scars. That sounds like a wonderful thing there. Sounds like a great book. And that's by Terry, you say? What's her name?
Yeah,
Terry?
Terry Moore,
Terry Moore.
Moore.
Okay, Terry Moore, Blessed Beyond My Scars.
Mm.
Okay, Terry Moore. Love it.
Yeah, so it's more with an extra ooh in there. There's
Oh,
two
that's a
O's.
ooh, okay. Yeah, it's more.
I'll have to tell
Okay.
her that one. That's how I'm promoting her.
All right, all right.
Excellent. So
Look
was
at that. The note takers are even putting it down in our notes here so we don't forget November 12th, Sue's birthday. Thanks,
Yeah, man.
Otter.
the power of technology.
It says
Yeah,
celebrate
it's
Sue's
powerful.
birthday on November 6th or 7th. So
There you
there you
go. You're
go. You
starting
know,
Through the
early.
12th. Through the 12th. But I
yeah,
got it. I got
But
it.
Otter's liking the idea of starting the party sooner. So
Sooner, yeah, yeah,
sooner,
Hmm.
sooner, Suener, sooner.
Oh my gosh. You are a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
I'm telling you. I'm
There you
telling
go.
you.
Forrest Gump's got nothing on me, baby.
No. Oh, this is awesome. We did do a recording just before this show for Ability MKE Now, and that was live on River West Radio as well. And I was on there with Denise Vargas from Live Creatively Inc. And
Mm.
Denise and I started chit-chatting about lots of different topics, and one of them was the power of laughter and the power of a smile. And as we're laughing here, if you have never experienced laughter yoga, that is something that I encourage, even if it's just to do like what Happy Neighborhood Project does on their Friday meeting, where it's literally just take 30 seconds and start laughing. I'm gonna tell you, the first, I don't even know how many times I heard this. Kurt would be on the meeting, I'd hear it in the background. I'm hearing everybody's laughing, and I would be like, what are they doing? Why are they doing this? I just don't get it. Until I actually got over my pride, got over myself, and took a moment and actually participated. I'm telling you, even if you are making yourself laugh, after 30 seconds, you are genuinely laughing and you feel better.
You feel
No
better.
matter where you started, after
Okay.
that, you're going to feel better.
You'll feel better.
So what do you think, Stan, for the open mind? What do you think for Sue's birthday? We're going to do laughter yoga before we leave open mind.
That sounds good to me, man. Hey, listen, you want to hear this? Listen to this. I actually went to AI with Yes Vember. Do you know that's a real thing?
Ah,
Listen, listen
Is
this.
it?
Yes. Yes, Vember is a portmanteau of yes and November that refers to a month-long challenge of mindset of saying yes to new experiences, opportunities, or self-care. The concept is
A
often used,
portmanteau, huh? A
yeah,
portmanteau.
portmanteau, right? Right? The
They
concept is
call me
often
Big
used,
Toe, you know.
yeah, I know, right? The concept is often used to encourage personal growth, positivity, and adventure, either by consciously accepting more invitations or by committing to positive actions like gratitude and self-improvement. It can also be seen as a direct contrast to November, which encourages limiting commitments.
There
I
you go.
love
See,
that. I'm so glad you looked that up.
Yeah. I said, let me look at this. Yeah, I just put it in there. Yeah, yes, member, and I was shocked. Yeah,
That could
man.
not be more perfect. I
Yeah.
love it. I think I'm going to be looking that
Beautiful.
up. I need to make
Beautiful
that a thing. I
definition.
will put that up at work and make sure everybody sees that because
Yes,
that's
member.
perfect.
it reminds me when I taught some friends the term sufficiently serensified or the term serensified. You know that term, Stan?
No.
Put that one in AI. You know, but
Uh,
basically, my friends looked it up, and our one friend is a playwright, you know, and directs plays and stuff,
uh,
and with his artistic works, he actually had one character actually use the term sufficiently serensified, which I learned from my stepmom. You know, she used to say that
really?
quite a bit. You know, like, you know, Kurt, are you sufficiently serensified? I'm like, yeah, I guess I would say so.
Wow.
And
Okay.
so for those who don't know what that is, because most people don't, and
I'm sure
often
they
that's
don't.
like, is- are you looking it up?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Is
Because it's
it spelled with a C or with an S?
S.
Oh, Serensified. Oh,
so typically it would be after a meal, have you had enough? Are you sufficiently serensified? That's the most
Serensified.
basic.
I learned some stuff here, boy. I tell you. Yeah, there it is. Serensified. Serensified is not a standard English word, but it appears to be a non-standard regional variant of suffunsified, or the more standard satisfied. It is used to mean having eaten to the point of satiety or being full after a meal. Look at you.
Oh,
Some people use serensified to mean feeling satisfied and content. I feel
excellent.
sufficiently serensified right now.
It's perfect. You're
Kurt.
that's how you
There
know
we
you're in the
go.
right place at the right time.
Yeah, I'm serensified sufficiently.
There we go.
Wow.
We can add to how people view us as the high intellects, you know, the mucky.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Meaning to be serensified means to be completely full and have had enough to eat. For example, a dinner might say, I have had a sufficiency and I am fully serensified after a large meal. Go ahead, teacher.
Perfect.
Teacher
Love it.
Sue. I love it.
Amazing. Well,
Yeah.
you guys are amazing. I'm so glad you guys are all here. I do want to just take a moment and give you guys a moment each to share a final thought before we close up. And Kurt, I'll start with you.
Well, I guess the thought is go for it. You know that Sue referred to being on with resident diva Denise Vargas for Ability MK Now, a radio show with River West Radio, and Diva bringing us live creatively and the mantra of when you find yourself in a circumstance where it kind of leaves you with realizing what you can't or how you can't do a thing, then you switch it around and you say, well, how can I?
Good eye.
Continue the process, persistence, perseverance, stick to itiveness, doggedness, all of the things. And, to have faith what a group can do. I find once in a while, I notice people who are participating, attending things, there's a lot of expectations. And, Sue and I are in a water ski club, and we talk about this member that we had, a couple decades ago. He used to be all about setting the expectation, and, so that's really helpful in guiding, but what I found myself in the middle of is I'm, you know, kind of getting a lot of positive feedback. There's a lot of abundance actually percolating all around me. And, so I'm managing this and trying to craft my own participation. And we're working with On the Mark TV and through Eric Zuli and the godmother of streaming television and all these people coming. It's just absolutely astounding, with Anthony Sardelli from nonprofit media solutions, bringing us nonprofit TV network. And, we accumulate and take inventory of our reaches, which comes to a grand sum of 750 million in reach we have, and 750 million. And so we've been talking a couple months already about the goal of reaching 1 billion. And then this gets us to a point where we are very comfortable in the next year, we're going to grow at a whole additional billion. And then my mathematical mind says, well, geez, we keep going at this trajectory and at this rate and pace. In 8 years, we'll be spanning the entire globe. So I created the 8x8 program that the Disability Channel is a part of. 8x8, 8 billion people in reach by 8 years from now, 2033, which in numerology is fascinating because I have been on here talking about how my craft in the last few years has been about helping people scale what they're doing if they want, if somebody so desires. I have a program that can help people scale 33 fold. Now, with this thing of 750 million, it's kind of a little difficult unless we start reaching the extraterrestrials and the aliens out there and start getting other beings. I mean, who knows? Maybe I need to open my mind to all these possibilities. But that's kind of where it's going. The idea of, we limit ourselves, we defeat ourselves. And with Terry Moore, she was talking about forgiveness. And that conversation unpacked how I'm talking about all of this tremendous abundance and this audacious goal of 8 billion by 8 years from now, which I'm serious about. But there are things that can hold you back. And sometimes we feel it's that we haven't forgiven ourselves or forgiven others, and that ends up weighting you down. So go for it and
Right.
consider where forgiveness may help you get it. Because I like to huddle up like this and be here at a future date where I can say, Stan and Sue, we got her dead.
Love
Right.
it.
Right.
Yes, we
Right.
gotta get that to that point. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Stan, I'm gonna pass the baton your way for your final thoughts tonight.
Well, prior to coming on tonight, here, we were on the open mind and we were speaking on Chloe Vaughn's Stop Negative Thinking. And let's just stop the negative thinking. Let's challenge that voice that says I can't, or that's gonna be hard, or I don't know if I can do that. And let's just challenge and say, yes, I can. Yes, I can. I like that. And I like that 2033, as you know, it boils down in numerology to the number 8, right? And it's all about eights that you just said, right? And 8 symbolizes abundance, power, and achievement. And you can't have abundance, power, and achievement if you're saying, no, I don't think I can. You got to say, yes, I can. So that's it for me. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Peace and love to you.
And right back to you, Stan. Oh, such a community here. So many communities that we are all involved in, colliding and creating power and positivity into the future here. The
Wow.
whole concept of Yes Vember, I think I'm going to be grabbing onto that and doing something with that here
Yes,
in the next
member.
days. I
All
love
right.
it. And yes, we can move forward. I actually had a previous boss. It was just do it. He came down to, it wasn't just saying just do it. He was like, JDI, baby, come on, JDI, let's go.
Okay.
And it was such a common phrase. And it's perfect. That's words to live by. Just do it. Just go and
Yeah.
make a difference. Go do.
Right.
Is there something that you've been thinking about that you haven't done that you need to go do? Just do it. Kurt, back to you.
Well, so I just wanted to ask you if you know what Chloe Vaughn's sequel to the book Stop Negative Thinking is. You know what the sequel is?
I don't. What is it?
Start Positive Thinking.
Oh, yes. Yes, member.
That's a
That's perfect.
fictitious reference, folks, but a real message. That really is my real message. There you go.
Excellent. Well, oh, and sounds like you were saying something there, but I didn't hear you.
I didn't realize I was muted. No, I was just saying thank you guys, man. Thank you for this energy. Thank you
Excellent.
for what you do. Yeah.
Such a great group. Thank
Yeah.
you, Kurt. Thank you, Stan. This again is the TDC Today Show communities, and what a community indeed. I'm so grateful for all those wonderful folks around us who make that difference for us. Let's make that difference back. Let's make this a November to remember, a
Yes,
yes
member.
November to remember.
Yes,
This
member.
is, I love it. So again, for all of us here with the TDC Today Show communities, we thank you.